So the other tool apparatus of the Izz foot corrector system is what I'm going to call grip rods. And the grip rods are dowels cut in different diameters that you might consider them portable perches. So we were demonstrating how the perch is used to grip and with your weight. These are going to be used to wrap your toes around and to keep the grip pressure on, because it's a rehabilitative tool. And not so much to see and play with how you can pick them up, but to use them to wrap your toes around and grip them and to realign your toes and your bones and your muscles as you keep the continued pressure on them. So there's different sizes, and you know, I like to go through all the different sizes and to hold them, and then also I've developed a little routine, because why just hold these in your toes when you can do other exercises perhaps while you're holding them and give you a little bit more of a challenge. So let's demonstrate that. All right, so here's the 6 different size dowels, and what I usually like to do is to go from, you know, either the small up to the different sizes to the largest one, or I might pick 3 out of the different sizes, but I want to get at least 3 different size dowels that I'm going to work on, and then we do. And what you do is, so if you got a dowel in your hand, pick what's particular size here, and the form is to take the dowel, place it in your toes, and to actually roll your toes around them, stretch them, force them into a position, and to grip the rod and hold the rod is the idea. So it's not so much to actually put it on the floor and pick it up, but to use it to reposition your toes and to get used to keeping that big toe out from under the little toe. And you can see where I got a big bend in my toe and it's just big arthritis over here, and it just wants to go that way. But if you keep working at it, you eventually it works better, and you get to be able to turn your toes and get stronger toes. So now once you get the grip of the rod, then what I like to do, instead of just gripping it, I also like to combine other exercises. So I'm going to demonstrate some of the things that I do, standing on one leg as we move the foot with the dowel. All right. Okay, so you're going to insert the dowel into your toes and apply your toe death grip to the rods. And the idea is to keep a squeeze. Depending on the size of the rod, you either get your little toe involved or you don't get your little toe involved. And you always want to try and get that little toe involved. So I've got my grip on it, and now I'm going to practice standing on my one leg so I get a good alignment up and down here, and then be able to move different ways while still maintaining the grip on the rods. And you're keeping that tight grip. And then down. So, you know, then you pick it up, go to the other foot. You can either turn around, you know, depending on how you want to feel against the, whatever it is that you're using and holding for balance. In and out, down, around, and moving. You really got to squeeze to keep that rod down from falling out. So that's what these are used for, is to practice again getting that grip and to keep your alignment on the toes. So if when you first put that in, you want to wrap your toes around, pull your toes, and put your toes in the proper position, and then give the squeeze. And if it keeps going in, keep moving it, and eventually it will work its way out. Have faith.